Alright, this is Summoner's War, a gacha game, where you summon monsters, collect them, and fight various contents in the game, either PvE or PvP. But we are going to be concentrating on PvP. Also, if you're new to this game, there is a list of buffs, there is a list of debuffs, and there's some other stuff monsters can do that are not buffs and debuffs. But if you're completely new to this game, there is some parallels to other games, so it should not be too hard to follow along. And now we are going to have a look at when and how I reached C1 in RTA. I initially planned to make a series about getting to C1, but I reached it just randomly streaming to a friend. And then I decided, yeah, I'm going to record the replays and make my first video in Summoner's War talking about this. And then we can have actual matches on the channel. So, I reached C1 on my 613th day of playing. I know it doesn't show here on the World Arena in the log, but that is because it is not end of the season and it will only show in your log if you reached C1 and stayed there at the end of an RTA season. Here you can see the statistics. As you can see, I did not do a lot of matches and I started at about 1350 points, so I only had to do 6 matches in order to reach C1. Okay, let's jump into the matches. As you will see, I picked my Moor first pretty much all the time, because it's the first speed lead that I got, and he's also a stripper. He is really meta, he's really good. My most versatile first pick. But sometimes he doesn't do anything, and that's why I still have a Tiana rune going first, so I can have my full rotation going for the reset. It's a little bit risky going third skill on the Verde Hill, because he may revenge, and if I don't land the Oblivion, I'm pretty dead. But he didn't revenge, I landed the Oblivion. Go for the reset on Samoth for more damage. And I didn't crit on the Ciara, but I landed the Oblivion on the Juno, so I'm pretty Gucci right here. Just need to tap the Ciara once more, and she's gone, and this game is a 1. There is no more threats on the board, there is more Oblivion on the Juno. It get cleansed, but I have it every turn, and yeah. I don't know why he stayed, this match is 1. He went for the AoE, got the despair stun, but yeah, even if he stunned the whole team, it wouldn't really matter. Go for the reset once more, and I think at this point he conceded. Yes. He saw that there was no chance. Alright, let's move on to the second match. This time my opponent had first pick, he goes for the stats, and me, I go for my bread and butter, more than Ganymede. I see 2 Beast Riders and I immediately go for the Tazarion. And I used to play with Tyrant a lot. I didn't have a lot of speed leads, and he's very good control. But now I have an Okeanos, so his set is on my Okeanos right now. I don't have the Tyrant rune anymore. I go for the strip, I get it. I go for the freeze, but I didn't get the Tiana, but my Ganymede still goes first, so I reset her. I did a little bit too much damage on the Savannah to kill her before she dismounts, but it's okay. I reset the Tyrant, I go for another round of CC. This time I actually get the Tiana, but my opponent concedes because he knows there is no coming back from this. Alright, let's go to the third match. As you can see, the matches are pretty short. I'm kind of control cleaving. And yeah, sometimes I do some funky shit. I picked the Sekhmet. I don't know why I picked her. I just wanted to play with Sekhmet because there was a lot of stuff that I wanted to reset. I didn't want to get this Varan to freeze me because I don't have immunity. And I actually get it. Sekhmet actually gets the strip reset into a violent proc. Yeah, but he was full will, so I couldn't do too much. He defense breaks only the Samoth, which I'm very lucky with. And I don't do as much damage with my Samoth. He luckily doesn't defense break my Rika. I go for the reset on the heal just to be safe, because I don't have a heal myself. I need this match to be over quick. Go for the AoE resets. go for another ventilate on the Sekhmet because I don't want this Virat to CC me. I don't have the luxury. I stun everything with the Rika. She's on despair, by the way. And go for another round of debuffs, more damage, more control. Yeah, my opponent saw that it was not gonna get another turn. Alright, the fourth match. As always, I picked the Moor first. My opponent goes for Fran and the Kaki. And I don't know why I went double Fairy King. But at this moment I didn't really take my opponent seriously. Because, I don't know, it doesn't look that threatening. And he wasn't that high up with points. And yeah, his Bernard was not fast at all. He should have outsped me because my Moor is not that fast. But yeah, he almost dies to my Samath. Yeah. I don't know why he was here. I don't know why he got matched up with me. Anyways, let's move on to the fifth and second to last match. And I get matched up against the C1 player. I was pretty nervous here. And I knew I was gonna get Japanese cleaved. And I was scared. That's why I went for pure aggression. Because if I go second, I'm dead. But look and behold, he went first. And he does the wrong thing. He goes for glancing and his Garo doesn't crit, does no damage. And yeah, my Ken has no stats and he survived. He has just speed, crit rate and accuracy. He has no stats. He lands all the debuffs, which scared me again a little bit, but at this point he has to do so much and I kind of lost the respect for his Garo, so I didn't feel that threatened. I went for the AoE, although I had glancing. I didn't really care. I just wanted the damage on the Garo, to be honest. Went for the AoE, the Garo procced his passive and died to the dots, and I take the win. He's not gonna do anything with the Draco and the Bastet. Yeah, that was lucky. That was lucky, I admit it. Let's move on to the last match. Alright, the sixth and last match. As always, I pick the Moor and I get matched up against another C1 player. It goes for double speed lead, a Chunky Punky and the Velajul. I was scared. I thought I was not gonna win this, but I prayed to Lady Luck and look at what happens. He's full will. I go just for first skill. He strips everything. I resist the bomb. That was the crucial thing because I went before the Velajul, reset him, proc the Violent, and could go for the AoE defense break. I only got 2, but that's fine. I went in with the dots for the damage. I AoE reset. The Velajul procced, but I don't care. I fully reset him. It's okay. And then even my Ganymede survived, so I can reset the Vanessa passive, and I take the win. Yeah, that was a mix between well played, well picked, and luck sack. I admit it, that was a lot of luck. I was only 6 matches, I didn't lose one, and I went straight to C1. Yeah, that was a good day. That was a very good day.